Alright, I'm here with my main man, Chewbacca. I want to do something to show a good way to, if you're having a hard time, right, your dog won't engage in like tug or play, you know, like, they won't bite basically. Some dogs are like that, right? They just don't have much drive. This little guy, he'll do it though, man. And I'm gonna build it, he's only 8-9 months, so I'm trying to build up his prey drive because we use that a lot in training. You want to use possession games and let them bite the tug as a reward for obedience work. So what's the problem though? A lot of pets, they're medium drive, they're not super duper into using their mouth. Their predatory instinct isn't off the chart. So what do you do then? You just stuff food down their throat? Well, no. I mean, you try to develop their prey drive, particularly young dogs, and they all have a prey drive, but it's just it's a question of what level. So I picked something up interesting the other day from this guy Mike Suttle at Logan, Haus, Kennels, and he was choking a puppy off a bite. Not a real choke off, but like the dog had a flat collar and was pulling up. And what do you say? The buddy huggers were all giving him shit because they're like, "That's not how you teach an out." He's like, "I'm not trying to teach an out. I'm trying to teach an in." He was promoting possession, which is what possession games. We're trying to promote possession over the toy, over the object, which mimics prey. And one of the ways you can do that is by engaging the dog's oppositional reflex. So that's all he was doing, was he was pulling back on the collar and pulling up, and it was a little malin one, so of course it wouldn't let go. I'm not going to do that with him. I'm just going to use a harness. I'm going to use very light tension with a Flexi lead. Now these things produce automatic tension, which is why you always see dogs kind of pulling forward with them. You can train a dog to ignore that, and you can use it to your advantage too, like I'm going to now. So what that does is he's got a pretty good oppositional reflex on him. It's going to make, if you pull back on a dog with strong oppositional reflex, constant tension, hey, it's going to make them move forward. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to provide that light resistance. It's automatically applied through the Flexi. I'm going to have him chase a flirt pull. We're going to build his drive that way. One thing, please. Oppositional reflex. It's a real thing. If you, in your head you just said, "Oh, like oppositional defiant disorder," because I think my dog has that, go blow your fucking brains out. That's anthropomorphic. Every time someone says something stupid like that, a fucking litter of puppies gets thrown in a lake and drowned. So that's on you. Anyway, we're gonna get to work. Right, buddy? Alright, you little fuck. Alright, so what's... Come here. Yeah, you don't like being humanized, do you? A little cranky today. Okay, so... Alright, watch that. So, see how I'm pulling back? I'm just gonna chase in a circle. Okay. You build it up and chase it for a bit. It's okay. Yeah. I'm gonna let him catch it sometimes. I'm gonna catch it all the time because I'm gonna get bored. Right. Alright. So another cool thing this guy was doing was when the dog had it, he'd give it a little heartbeat every once in a while. So watch, right? I'll let him take it. He's a little timid, so sometimes a little tension in the leash. If it's kind of sudden, it'll surprise him. It'll make him a little scared. What's that? What's that? Yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, you want to get it? You want that? You want that? Woo! Woo! What's that? Yeah, get it. Get it. Get it. That's a point. That's a point. That's a point. Oh. Oh. Hey, get it. Who is it? Yeah. Alright, so we got warmed up. Let's get overboard. By the way, you gotta make this shit short with these young dogs. They lose their attention span. It's not great. Tease them, almost let me get it. Alright, now he's got it. There we go. Very good. If I was a little more coordinated, we could make this work, right, buddy? go. There you go. Yeah. Good. Good. Good boy. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good. Fight for it. Good. There you go. Good. Get it. 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 Go. Very good. Very good. That's it. That's it. Good. So look. So instead of pulling the tug away, I'm pulling him away. Kind of making him want it more. So I'll keep it just out of reach. Yeah. Then you got to give it to him. He's a medium drive dog, young dog, so he's got to get rewarded often. Good boy. That was good. So he held on at the end. You know, he's a little teeny guy, so. And he doesn't really understand pressure yet, you know, like this isn't, you know, now he's getting a little confused here, but you can see he definitely has an oppositional reflex. Let's see. Ready? So watch. Ready? And he's not going with it. Most dogs are just kind of following. He just kind of turns into a donkey a little bit, gets stuck in the mud. So that's what you want to manipulate. And I do this a lot with stationary commands. But it, you know, in terms of like grip development, it had never occurred to me, which is silly because that's why police dogs have harnesses on and flat collars. It induces them to pull forward because it's just, there's no give to it. That pressure is evenly distributed across the chest. They want to move forward, and you're using that tension in a leash to make them hungry for the bite, basically. Possessive for the object, which in the case of a police dog would be a human being. But so that's what we were doing here on like a baby level, okay? I didn't get to show the part where it was a heartbeat, so let's see if I can maybe get that done now. See if we'll fight for this. Once he has possession, okay, good. Good. That's it. There we go. Now he's biting. That's it. Good boy. Good. That's it. Yeah. Okay, not bad for a little teeny dog. It's fun. Good. Very good. That's it. What's that? You're a puppy. You're just a puppy. Go get it. All right. So, look, see how he was holding it like that with his paws? You want that. Again, possession games. It's not just pulling and tug. It's promoting possession over the object. And with puppies, it's how you start with protection-oriented stuff, bite work, that kind of thing. And this is a great thing to do with bite development. Now, in the video I'm referencing, I saw it on social media. He was using a flat collar. He's just a little guy. I got a harness on. It's a different kind of dog, different kind of work. But the principle's the same, and you can do this with your dog. So just light tension. This is easy, just with a Flexi, you know. Another thing too, by the way, with pets, any dog really. Starting them off here, buddy. Just go around in a circle. The Flexi, you have them chase it. See? Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Nice and close. About 4 to 6 inches away. And then every once in a while he gets it, you know? That's another thing this is good for. But you know, the Flexi is a great tool if you know how to use it, man. And if you know how to manipulate a dog's oppositional reflex, I think it can really take your level of training to the next level. And owners can do this stuff. You know, it's delicate, but it's not hard, you know. But just stop saying oppositional defiant disorder. It drives me fucking nuts. Seriously. Is he like a human? No, he's not like a baby. It's weird, right? Isn't that weird? Look at his face. Look at that underbite. Have you ever seen a fucking baby that looks like that? I mean, God, he's cute. Way cuter than a baby, but he doesn't, you don't look much like a baby. You do look like an Ewok, though. More like an Ewok than Chewbacca. Do you give me a kiss? You don't like kisses? You do it? Oh, you don't like me. I like you. God, he smells good, too. Right? Whatever his shampoo is, I want to get it. All right, that's all.